Okay, it is Friday. I've thoroughly rechecked this one. It is not a football day, and I'm not going to be wandering around the neighborhood panically making a football video that I didn't realize was a thing until 5 o'clock at night. Anyways, so yeah, today, well, it's quite bright outside, but the wind is pretty strong, but as long as it's not raining, I'll be okay for riding a bike. Going on an extended ride, per se. What are we at here? Bowen alarm. BFT 4 from the west. Okay. 5 degrees. Sprinklies. I don't look like it's going to be raining for at least the next 2 hours. What's the actual hourly say from Google? Feels like 1. It still says sprinkles, but it's like 90% chance of rain, 70% chance of rain. It's because it's checking the Lord knows what. What does Bound Rotter say? I have so many apps. I'm getting a canker sore. Geen neerslag verwacht. Nope. Just 8 uur. Okay, there looks to be a little bump. Late 3 o'clock. Yeah. We're on the edge of a thing going by. Anyways. Alright. So, yeah, I had a 38.3 fever within 24 hours of the booster shot. And then TikTok notification. And it was having, like, what I would consider a mild headache. A lot of people have been described, especially on my video, have describing a piercing, writhing, and agony headache. I'm like, oh, okay. I took a 200 paracetamol and the thing disappeared. And my fever went down slightly. So, I mean, side effects are, you know, effects, not side effects, but effects of certain things are different on varying people. We all have different bodies, but folks are like, you didn't have a headache? I'm like, no, I did. And it wasn't like they're shocked that other people didn't experience their symptoms. You know, but when I ask people to, you know, why aren't you thinking as fast as I am? Why can't you appear to multitask like I do? And they're like, well, I'm just not like that. And I'm like, it's okay to be different when you're the one that's different. It's not okay to be different when other people are different. It's a really funky way of society. I mean, it's innocent, but it's how a lot of Americans were raised. I don't know much about the Dutch on that, or other cultures, but they are very biased when it comes to difference. That car came zipping in. I mean, to be fair, it was an easy park job. There's nobody there, and he just came around that corner, and then parked. But anyways, the jalapeno cheese hot pocket, basically. But yeah, we're not. You know, it's really sunny. It's a bit wet, but the bike should handle a little bit. We should be able to finish up Titans, right?
How many episodes is it?
I have no idea. After the, I don't want to give any spoilers for those who haven't seen it since August, because we're a little late to the party, but ever since that one episode, it was like episode 4 or something, I don't want to find out that someone is no longer in the cast by looking things up on IMDb.
But yeah, if it's 9 if it's 9, we can finish it tonight. If it's 12, we'll finish it tomorrow.
Yeah, if it's...
We're doing 3 episodes tonight.
It might be 10 episodes. That seems stupid. But 10 episodes seems like more of a
10 are pretty common, yeah.
8, 10, and 12. Like they want to go by 4s for some reason rather than 3s. And I'm like, why? 3s are better.
Yeah.
Again, I've checked multiple times. Today is Friday. Also, without checking the IMDb and seeing the names of episodes, I was able to get the number of episodes from Google by asking, and it's at 13. Although, I remember, that seems like a really odd way to have 13. And it may be the fact that one episode may be counted as 2, or part 1, part 2, and there's only 12 effective episodes. I don't know. Owie, owie. Oh, and the thing I ordered prior to Christmas finally started shipping. It's really funny. They were like, "Oh yeah, it's on its way from Germany," but I'm looking at their Belgian website, and it only notified me once it got to Eindhoven. So, yeah, fun times. So hopefully they'll be here soon, considering it's in the country. But again, it's Germany. It's not like it's that far away. But like, it left Troisdorf at like the 3rd, got to Eindhoven on the 4th, and I'm like, what? What? All right, this may have been a mistake. I think my back tire is super low, but we definitely have pile driver and stuff going in. I wanted to go over here and check out a bike path through somewhere. Yeah. But definitely more going in on this side. This is where I think the new building, the first building's gonna go in at. And unfortunately, let's see if I can get this by later. It doesn't feel like it's flat, but it like moves back and forth when I turn. Like it's sort of leaning to the side unnaturally. And so yeah. I'll have a good look at that tomorrow. I don't have any gloves is the problem. So it's a question as to whether or not I want to take this thing all the way to the store or not. Yeah, I felt that a lot harder than I probably should have. It could just be the cold air that's giving way to the tire. Like it was sitting there being cold. It was just sitting there being like cold, and it could have been this. There's numerous things that could make this bike feel wumpy. Again, it feels like it's leaning a bit more, like the tire is soft, but it's not fully flat. But if anything, I'm coming around the backside. Maybe I should have just went for a goddamn bike or a goddamn jog over the bridge. I was thinking about doing that. And I was like, nah, I'll go to the store. I'll go to the store on the bike, that's fitness. Although it probably wouldn't have been a good idea to go for a jog. Because I'm not wearing gloves, I can check my phone. And it currently, with the wind chill, from a standing point of view, feels like 1. And then increasing that, riding a bike into the wind, puts that below freezing. Not a good thing. So, jogging over the bridge may not have been a good thing. I should probably walk to the store at least. That's an ominous cloud in comparison to the sun. Every little bump I can feel the softness of the tire, but I don't know if I'm placeboing or noceboing or whatever that term is, where I think it's flat, so I feel that it's flat, but it's not actually flat. When I went around, did a little, it was like the walk yesterday, but yeah. I'll put in a thing when I get back home for swap feed, see if we can get something tomorrow, have them come out and pump it up. And maybe fix this lock thing. It's very awkward. It was really hard to get my key in there today. I was almost afraid it wasn't my bike, but no, it was. So part of the issue here, I walked this whole way, it was 2.43 speed, 5.4 kilometers an hour, 270 calories, 3,100 steps. Hey, whatever. I hit a lot of aerobic. I see intensive for 12, aerobic for 10. That's good. Anyways, the issue is Aaron likes ginger beer, and unless I go into town, I can't find any ginger beer in this fucking store. They have ginger beer, but it's all the bland stuff that, like, the Brits like to drink. Not the spicy stuff the Australians like to drink, because he likes Bundaberg, which is Australian. And there's a Jamaican kind, where it says like Jamaican ginger or something, and it comes in a can. And Aaron says he really likes that. It's not a common thing, because he likes Bundaberg the best. But they don't have Bundaberg or that stuff here. They just have, like, basically zippy tonic water, and he don't like that. I want him to have something he likes, and they don't have that here, and they don't have it downstairs either. But in town, they have tons of it.